Hey y'all, happy Sunday. So y'all, I'm trying out my new ring light. So y'all have to tell me what y'all think. Because me looking at it on this side, I can't tell if you guys can, if it's like really bright or not really bright enough. Definitely bright on my end, but I want to make sure you guys can actually see me clearly. But yes, I'm trying out my new ring light, but I wanted to go live. I'm really trying to get in the habit of this going live stuff. So y'all bear with me. Bear with me. But I figured I wanted to do two things. I have an order that I need to do. So while I was doing my order, I figured why not go live and show you guys my clay masks that I am now selling. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm a perfectionist with everything, literally everything. And got my cute little brushes. These brushes also come with your scrub when you do purchase them, so you don't have to worry about needing one. Actually, so I just touched this. Even though I'm using it on my face, I still believe the sanitation is next to godliness, okay? But yeah, so you get a plastic, and I really love it's the plastic like movable ones. So you can literally rinse it off and use it over and over again until you're ready to throw it away. But these will last a very, very long time. It's not like using the like bristled ones, and they're a lot easier to clean. So anyway, again, I'm a perfectionist. So and matter of fact, let me even go back. Hi, I'm Shay, and I am the owner of the Parker Cosmetics. And I just kind of wanted to, like I said, get in the habit of doing these lives. I'm still kind of getting over the fear of being on live. I know that makes no sense, but kind of weird. But sometimes it's weird to talk to a camera and weird to talk to someone that doesn't actually physically talk to you back. Yeah, I'm sure y'all understand if you go on live or not. But anyways, I was making a previous order. Again, I am the owner. I'm Shay of the Parker Cosmetics, and I just really wanted to come on and just do a little kind of like about me, but I also want to do my face mask, and again, like I said, do an order that I need to do as well. If I have time to do that, I don't really want it to be a super long live, but I did want you guys to also get to know me. So again, this is my charcoal face mask. I actually made it for an order, but again, I'm a perfectionist, and it did not come out the way that I wanted it to for my customer. So what I ended up doing was I ended up just making them a brand new one, and then I decided to use this one for myself, so I'm pretty sure if you are a business owner and you have like leftovers and you do stuff like this, you just keep it for yourself, or maybe you gift it. But for me, I was like, I'll just go ahead and just keep it. So this is how wonderful this little, I don't know what you would call it, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm not like super into like knowing about beauty per se, but I'm super creative when it comes to things that I know people need in their lives. I do, like I said, I do the clay mask. This is the charcoal clay mask. I also do my rose oil lip scrub. This is actually a new item, so y'all go and get it. It really came out great. It has gold in it, and then it also has real rose petals. And this is my new rose gold lip oil, hydrating rose gold lip oil, so definitely go and get that. Everything is made to order. My shipping, I pretty much get things out probably within about 3 days, 5 at the most, just because I know shipping right now is kind of crazy in the world. But for the most part, I haven't really had any issues with, you know, knock on wood, with shipping. So yeah, so I haven't really had any issues with shipping. So when you order, your shipping should get to you fairly quickly. But again, I wanted to do this mask kind of as I'm talking to you guys, and I just really wanted to, like I said, get you to know me as the owner of B. Parker Cosmetics, and tell you a little bit about why B. Parker Cosmetics is B. Parker Cosmetics. So first of all, B. Parker is Beverly Parker, who was my mom, and not biased, but my mother was absolutely beautiful. She literally would walk into a room and everybody would stare. She was super into cosmetics. She was super into makeup and lipsticks, and as you can see, I'm definitely not I'm not into a lot of that kind of stuff, but she always was beautiful every time she stepped out, every time she went to the store. And sometimes I would be like, Mom, of course I was younger, sometimes I'd be like, Mom, like, why do you have to put on a full face? I wouldn't find anybody else's parents like this, but do you have to put on a full face of makeup, lipstick, and everything just to go to the store? Like, and my mom would always say, well, you know, you never know, I might find me a man at the store. That was always so funny to me. I was like, Mom, you can find a man anywhere that you want to find a man. It doesn't even require you to put on makeup. But she was very, very into that. She would definitely get super dolled up, and she definitely would get super dolled up to go to the store, to go take out the trash, go, of course this is all while I wasn't living with her again. She would do all these things, but she would, you know, get super dolled up to do just regular stuff, y'all. And she really loved that. Like, that was her thing. So B. Parker Cosmetics came about because my mom passed in 2016, and she passed of congestive heart failure, and that was a really hard, extremely hard time for me. Also, being that I'm my only child, and it was difficult because I literally had to do everything on my own when it came to finding a plot for her, you know, getting everything literally together for her burial, to the funeral, you know, etc., etc. And yeah, like it was difficult. It was transparent. Stop yelling. Sorry, I won't lie. I also have a light in the middle of this. Yeah, and she, like I said, she passed in 2016. February 18th is actually her birthday, and she passed on February 28th. She passed on her 60th birthday. And the one thing that she said to me while she was in the hospital, because I was there with her every day for 3 months, the last time that she was in the hospital, I was with her every day in the hospital, sleeping on the chair, because I wasn't leaving my mother's side, because I was always hopeful that, you know, she was gonna come out, as I think most of us are. We're people that have lost parents. You know, you're hopeful. You pray that when they go in the hospital, it's not their last stop. You know what I'm saying? You pray that they're there and their stay is only temporary. And sometimes it's not. And sometimes that is, or ends up being, their final destination. But nonetheless, without getting too in-depth into that, because this is not going to be a crying live, but the motivation behind why I started B. Parker Cosmetics was because of my mom. It was something that she loved, and although I'm not a person that is super girly or anything like that, I still believe that, you know, beauty is everything to a lot of people. And although I feel like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, hand sanitizer, because I'm about to do my order. Beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder, for sure. And everybody has a different idea of beauty. But to pause that story, what I put in my charcoal mask is bentonite clay, charcoal powder, tea tree oil, and lavender oil. It literally smells delightful. So these are 8-ounce jars, and I sell them for $10. These are on my website for sale. Right now I'm doing a 10% off sale, so definitely. And if you also purchase $35 or more, you also get free shipping. So keep that in mind, because although Valentine's Day is tomorrow, I feel like you should be able to gift yourself any day, not just, you know, on a holiday. So definitely take advantage of just doing something for you. And then I recommend, like, once you put on this mask, leave it on for, you know, 5 minutes or so, and then just rinse it off. Just rinse it off with some, like, warm water. So today, while this is drying, I'm going to make a, excuse me, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I'm going to be making my very, very popular sore muscle bath soap. Can't talk that. And it comes in these mason jars. And here's my bowl. I sanitize my hands, as you've seen. And I start my soak with the beautiful Epsom salt. And I probably put about a cup. I've done these so I can basically eye these at this point. It's really starting to become a favorite, a very popular favorite on my website. So, and then I do sea salt. I actually do either sea salt or kosher salt, just depending on what's available. That's the biggest thing. So depending on what's available, but I like them both, honestly, because with the salt, it really helps, you know, draw out the toxins and everything in your skin. And then I do pink Himalayan sea salt. The salt is absolutely beautiful, and it really brings a nice color to your soap. And then I do some baking soda. The baking soda also helps the essential oil. It really helps the essential oil really absorb into your skin, and that way it doesn't sit on top of your bath when you're doing this in your bathtub. And I have my spatula. I already had it laying on my my table. Then I do peppermint oil. And I do this to smell. So if after I put my scents in and it's not, like once I'm stirring, I should be able to smell it. Like I want to really be able to smell the relaxation, if you will. So generally that's about 10 drops of each. But again, if it's not as strong as I would like it to be, then I definitely will add more. And I'm actually gonna take y'all down a little bit so y'all can see. I have everything mixed together. I already put my essential oils in. So then I just kind of mix it together. Making sure I get those chunks of baking soda nice and fine. And guys, when I tell you, this is an amazing bath soak, and soy muscle bath soak, and I know that's why it's so popular, because it really, really works. Also, when you get your order of a bath soak, you do get a nice, beautiful little surprise to go with it. All my orders come with surprises, actually. And it's something that is my personal touch and my personal thank you as well for ordering from me. Because being a small business, you know, every order is a blessing. Every order I'm thankful for, because that means that you took the time out to go to my store, see something that you like, and you decided to purchase it. And for that I'm thankful, because you didn't have to, but I appreciate the fact that you took the time out to visit my store, look around, and decide. I mean, even if you decided it was something that you didn't want personally for yourself, you still decided that you wanted to purchase it for someone else to be a gift. I do actually have a lot of people that purchase from my store that have sent gifts, especially, you know, due to Valentine's Day coming up. So I was super busy the last week getting orders out, because I wanted to make sure that they could get there by Valentine's Day, or if not, shortly after, depending on, you know, when the person ordered. So this is how it looks. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Again, you can get this on my Etsy store. And it's B.Parker Cosmetics on Etsy. And I pour it in. Sometimes this can be a tricky process with this. So I actually purchased a funnel, an oil funnel. I think people find this super funny, but I bought a oil funnel specifically for filling bottles. It literally has never been in my car at all, because that wasn't the purpose of it when I bought it. I purposely bought it specifically for filling orders in jars, because it just makes it easier, it's less messy, and as you can see, I'm kind of spilling some, and you know, it just takes patience. It just takes patience. This is not something that I tend to rush anyway with products, because I want it to be beautiful when you receive it as well. And yes, I want every last drop to get in there, but sometimes gravity takes control. Gravity takes control, and you know, it just is what it is, and that's okay. But I hope you guys are having an awesome Sunday. I did a live last Sunday on Super Bowl. I hope you guys actually got a chance to see that. I also put it up on my YouTube page, which is SB Escape Studios. So if you're interested in also seeing my videos that I do with making products, you can also go to my YouTube page. But I am going to try to frequently do these lives, just so you guys can get to know me. And of course, like, if you have any questions or anything, or if you just want to peacefully sit here and listen to my wonderful voice and make products, you can also do that as well. But definitely. So last Sunday, I was saying for Super Bowl Sunday that I was curious to know who everybody was rooting for prior to the game, because I'm originally from Florida, so I definitely went with the Bucks, and also they're like really big underdogs, so I definitely knew that I was gonna vote for the Bucks, and of course they won. So I was telling myself, I said, dog, I should have bet on the game. I'm not a bettor. I just was being funny. But I definitely was like, they're not underdogs. So I definitely was going to go for them. So this is what it's looking like so far. You guys can see. And I like my stuff all the way filled. So we're going to do some more. I feel like, so for these jars, they are these jars right here, they're $14, and because they're $14, okay, that's what we were doing this morning. Okay, so they are $14, and I'm a true believer. If they're $14, I want you to get every bit of your product. Okay, I'm a firm and true believer in that. And yes, of course, I just made a mess, but I didn't need that much, and that's okay. But because they're $14 and they are a great product, I feel it all the way to the top. It just reminds me of like when when you go to the store and you buy chips and you get this really big bag, and when you get the big bag, half of it is air and half of it is actual half of it is actual chips. That I don't know if that irritates anybody else, but oh my gosh, that irritates me so much, because you get this big old bag and you're like, oh, I got a lot of chips, and then you open it and half of it is air. That really grinds my gears. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that happens to. But when you pay the $14, I want you to get $14 worth of product. And that's just how I feel as a business owner. You know, and other people may not feel that way, but I definitely do. Because when I purchase something from a store, I want the quality. I want what I'm paying for. Does that always happen, especially in commercial stores? Of course not. But when it comes to B. Parker Cosmetics, that is what I want. And that's what I want for my store. And that's what I want for my customers and my products. I want you to get your product and love it so much that you go back and you buy you something else. I mean, it's just only fair. Hi, Uniquely You. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch my live today. Today, I did a charcoal mask, which I'm currently having baking on my face. And I also had an order to fill, so why not do both? And then I also introduced my new product, which is the Rose Gold Lip Oil, which is so beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. Like, even give it a little shake. And this is the Rose Gold Lip Oil. With the Rose Gold Lip Oil, it is coconut oil and avocado oil and some peppermint oil to really nourish your lips and hydrate your lips. So I also introduced that new product that is on my store now as well. And the lip oils are $9. It is also real gold in them, as well as real rose petals. Because we only do real around here at B. Parker Cosmetics, okay? Period, poo, as they say. As these young kids say. So, again, just kind of more about me and B. Parker Cosmetics. That is why I started B. Parker Cosmetics, because my mother absolutely loved everything cosmetic, and I felt it was necessary to share her with the world. I was able to have her in my life 30 plus years, and it was necessary to have a business in her name. It was necessary. So this is what you get for $14. You get a full okay, I don't play. Rosehip oil. Another thing that I do, because again, sanitation is next to godliness, I like to do a little sanitizer or alcohol, just depending on, you know, you. But I just like to go around the edges. This also really helps with when it comes to sealing as well. And because I've been touching it and I don't want anything, yes, of course I sanitize my hands, but I'm just over overly over. And that's just what I do. And then we top it. And boom shakalaka. This is my sore muscle bath soap ready to go. And I'm gonna lift y'all back up because I want y'all to see where my mask is at. So this is my mask that I put on at the beginning so you guys can see. So this is how you're gonna look when you're doing this. So pretty much around the time that it's starting to like really kind of get dry will be around the time that you go ahead and wash it off. So I'm going to get me some lukewarm water, and I'm cleaning up my area as well because I did have a somewhat slight spillage, which is okay. It happens. It happens. It happens. And I am going to get some warm water and rinse it off. And then once I rinse it off, guys, I'll probably take a nice picture and post it on my page so you can see how fresh my face looks after it's all done. I thank y'all for taking the time to watch my lives, get to know more about me and Be Parker Cosmetics. And my shop, again, is Be Parker Cosmetics on Etsy. Of course, the link is in the bio. All products are available. I have updated inventory. Again, everything is made to order. It's handmade with love. I have some new products coming soon, so continue to be on the lookout for that. Make sure you favorite my shop so you know when I list new things, and you also get a nice little discount code when you favorite my shop as well. So make sure to do that, and y'all continue to have a great Sunday. Bye.
I gave you my heart.